Hello, YouTube. In today's video, we are back with another... Oh God, I don't even think I'm ready for this video. Anything that has to do with babies being mistreated just gets to me, bro. And the title of this video is even grosser. The case we're gonna be watching today is OnlyFans mom leaves toddler to with another dead baby. I mean, bro, OnlyFans girls already have a really bad reputation online. One of my biggest criticisms of a lot of OnlyFans girls is that they honestly take advantage of younger audiences, younger guys, younger girls. It can be both. I mean, because do you really think their audience is 100% adults? Like, no, it's very problematic. And this video is only gonna make it even worse for them. All right, I'm gonna shut up now. Let's just watch, bro. I'm ready to be disgusted.
I swear to God, my was just murdered, okay?
We're not even 10 seconds in. Her baby just died. And what's her first instinct? Not to go to the hospital, not to be, you know, calling family, not to call the police. No, she opens Snapchat.
Was just murdered.
Time to vlog.
She's a liar.
Watch out for KK. If you know who KK is, shoot that.
So it's really hard to think that she would actually do that.
My heart goes out to the police officers.
Yeah.
I cannot even imagine.
I don't know. No dead baby jokes. They're not funny anymore.
Oh, dude. Okay. She already doesn't look right in the head. Something's very clearly wrong with her. Like the way she's talking, her eyes, bro. She has the manic eyes.
A chilling 911 call leads police to a house of unimaginable horror, where two abandoned children are found in a heartbreaking scene that defies explanation. When their missing mother cries murder in a desperate video online, the search for answers reveals a truth far more disturbing than anyone could have imagined.
I just wanted to have some fun teenage time, and I always say that I can't do it, and this is why I can't do it. And so I guess that one's come to an end.
The following is based on official police records, and the footage has never been seen before until now.
This is going to be another case of every child deserves a parent, but not every parent deserves a child. Even pay attention to what she just said. Like, she wanted to have fun teenage time. So this is probably a young girl, and she wasn't ready for a kid. You know, don't have a kid if you're not ready for one. Like, you can't be having children when you're not at a point in your life yet where you can give that child your full attention, your full love. It's just selfish.
On February 25th, 2025, police in Yakima, Washington receive a 911 call from a concerned woman after witnessing the start of an unsettling Snapchat video.
So a friend of mine, she's saying that my niece was murdered and that she looks very strung out and not so okay, and she's talking about my niece being murdered, and she's just going on, and I'm kind of concerned for her. She's posting it all over social media.
I'm on my way back to Yakima, and I swear to God, my baby was just murdered, okay? So this is not y'all's time to come give Kylie hugs. Shut the up.
Guys, so my just died, so don't even give me shit right now. Like, this is not healthy behavior at all.
Shut the up. Actually do something that you know that I would benefit from, because I don't like hugs. Don't be there for Kylie. Stop it. Help me get her popping and ready. Help me bury. Don't act like you knew her, because you didn't. I didn't even know her. Like, shut up. Just...
Oh my God. Dude, I'm sorry for pausing, but it just keeps getting worse. Don't act like you know my baby. I don't even know my baby.
I didn't even know her. Like, shut up. Just say that's wrong. That my baby was murdered because I left her with a sitter, and the sitter left.
As this woman, 20-year-old Kylie Toll, films from an unknown location in her car, police are actively searching for her. Earlier that morning, Kylie called 911, leading Yakima police to one of the most harrowing discoveries imaginable.
Hey, it's okay. Take a deep breath, okay? Okay.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
What's your location?
I need the officers to go to my house. Please, two babies. My two babies.
Ma'am, listen. Hey, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes.
I don't know where you're at to send you help. I need you to take a breath and give me an address.
No, I don't care about them. Right now, I'm going out and I can't live with myself after this.
But are you there right now?
There is no help. There is no help.
There's nobody home? What's your name?
I was such a miserable woman. I was such famous woman named KK.
Cast your bets right now. What drugs do you think she was on? I'm thinking like crack. It's got to be crack.
There was a famous woman named KK. Yes. She's better alive.
Okay. Listen, if you're not there. Hello?
Oh, somebody
According to
said
police
ketamine.
records, when police arrived at Kylia's home, they entered through the unlocked front door, finding the place oddly quiet. They opened a closed bedroom door, only to be hit with the powerful odor of garbage and cat urine. In the corner of the room, in a small bassinet, officers saw what they assumed was a baby doll, but the truth was far more devastating. Wearing Christmas pajamas and partially covered by a blanket, Kylia's daughter, 7-month-old Cherry, lay to
Dude, only 7 months. Let me just reiterate, man. I mean, what are you doing having babies if you're not ready to like let go of your fun, loose teenage lifestyle of being a crackhead? Like these babies, their entire life, which was short, their entire 7 months on Earth were miserable. Not eating well, confused, distressed.
Her skin appeared leathery and pale, her eyes sunken in. The tips of her fingers had already begun to decay.
Y'all that didn't really know Sherry that well better be there for the people who did. Be there for the people who really loved her more than you loved her. Dude, like, you know, I swear to God, I'm not even gonna try to look good. This is not about me. It's not about me. Which is the things that you can do to help genuinely, like these.
This is such a hard watch. Like she is so out of it.
Like,
when somebody's talking and they're making these like noises like that, like you just know they're manic or something. I don't know, man.
like these. Unique. Not just like everybody else's. Make sure it's Sherry was born. Sherry was born to Taylor Swift. Make her things. If you have a space with a cherry tree or space to plant a cherry tree, you can make her a little hat. Something.
This is scary stuff. This, what we're seeing right now, this was with the babies for 7 months. Think about that. What we are seeing right now, this was taking care of those babies, quote unquote, taking care, unsupervised. That's the scary part.
As officers continued their search of the girl's bedroom, they heard the soft cries of Kylia's 2-year-old daughter coming from her crib. Miraculously, she was still alive, though she could barely stand. The toddler appeared
thank
severely
God, bro.
malnourished. The bedding beneath her was soiled with dark stains. Her hair and face were caked with a thick mucus, affecting her ability to open her eyes. With no way to know the last time
one's
she had
alive.
water
Okay,
or
that's
food,
good.
She was rushed to the hospital for emergency care.
Give me a warm meal. Give me help, and if I go to jail during the time that they're like doing evidence and bruh.
She just hit a random bruh soundboard.
Bruh.
Your kid just died. And what's your instinct? Let me open Snapchat, and then during your rant, you're like, bruh moment, am I right? This is a certified bruh moment.
Bruh. If I go to jail, please put money on my books. This jail is genuinely so traumatizing, dude. I just got out and now I'm getting prepared to go back. When I have a baby.
Once detectives arrived at the scene, they described the rest of the home as a collective reflection of neglect. The floors were grimy. Trash and remnants of old food littered the house. Several small cats were left to roam freely throughout the home and were secured by animal control. In the girl's bedroom, diapers filled with lay open on the carpet and overflowed from a nearby trash bin. Later the same day, Kylia continues to film from her car, claiming the fault lies with a babysitter who left her children for dead.
Watch out for KK. If you know who KK is, shoot that. Jail isn't enough for her. I want her to slowly die. Just like I'm sure my Cherry did. I'm not saying anything, but I will go to jail for this one. Eventually,
What are you saying? Say words. Speak.
Eventually,
Look, dude, her mouth is doing a lot of this, but the words are like, bruh.
As she continues to film, Yakima police receive a call from a girl named Chloe, stating she's a friend of Kylia's, and she believes she's sitting in her car at the Squaw Rock Resort. She's still filming as a deputy with the Yakima County Sheriff's Office races to her location.
Stand up for the fact. So like, I don't know. No dead baby jokes. They're not funny anymore. Stand up for babies for sure, you know? Call the police on that.
Hell no. She sees this random pedestrian walking by. Guys, my baby just died. Oh. You can't be serious, bro.
So on and so forth. I'll be right out. Thank you. I'm going to finally get gas to come back to do this. So let's do it.
I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about. These eyes, you can always tell. Like, okay, forget what we've seen already, right? Because obviously now we know she's insane. These eyes, these are manic eyes.
As Kylia prepares to leave, the deputy pulls in behind her, blocking her path, and approaches the driver's side door.
Show me your hands. Show me your hands. Step out. Step out. Hi, how are you?
I'm just coming to surrender myself.
Step
right
out here.
now.
You're okay. Come here.
What?
Come here. No, come here.
No, wait.
Yeah, come here.
No, I won't.
Your hands behind your back. Okay, you're okay. I'm gonna let you. Okay,
Right?
everything is recorded.
Snapchat?
Okay, everything's being recorded. All right. Not gonna fight you up here in the middle.
What are we doing?
You can have that in a minute. I'm wearing a body camera. Everything's recorded. Okay. Stop.
But for my own
Stop.
lawyer?
Okay, I understand. I'm not gonna hurt you as long as
Are
you
you
listen to
telling
what
me
I'm
that?
saying. Okay. Are you injured?
No.
Are you
My
okay?
baby was murdered, and I was
Okay. Don't say anything that can be used against you. I'm gonna
No,
read
I
your
don't.
rights in a second. Okay. I need you to drop whatever's in your hand. Okay.
Hey, wait, it was for my baby.
Okay. Do you want to hold on to that?
Wait, I'm putting it in the car.
You can put it in the car. Here. Oh, all right. What do you want to do with your car?
I have a friend coming to come get it.
Hey, props to this cop for being patient with her, and like, I'm sure he can also tell she's not all the way there in the head. Props to him for de-escalating, talking to her softly, not to freak her out, because I feel like anything could freak out this woman right now.
I have a friend coming to come get it.
Okay. Do you have any
can
weapons on you?
No.
Okay. I'm gonna check you. Okay. Just nothing in your pockets.
No, you can pull down my pants. I have
Come over here. I don't want to pull down your pants.
Hey,
Okay.
wait.
Got a seat. Oh, I'm gonna buckle you in, okay?
Hey.
Anything you need in the car besides that?
I need that, and I need the phone call with my lawyer in the car.
Sit tight, okay?
Chloe, who alerted police to Kylia's location, pulls up at the scene.
My friend Chloe is coming to get. Hey, Chloe! My car! Get it!
The deputy speaks briefly with Chloe, who agrees to head to the police station for questions. As for Kylia's car, it will be impounded for evidence, leaving her concerned for her belongings.
And what about the items that I like to keep special in the car?
Yeah. Like was that your baby's bracelet?
Not particularly, but
What was that?
everything in that car is special,
Okay.
and everything is put in place.
Okay.
I do have marijuana on the side door. That's the only thing that I know is in there. And that was part of my testimony that I was coming in to have done.
Another observation. She looks like a sickly type of pale.
What's going on today?
I don't know, dude. So I was just coming to find out what's going on, if something happened.
Yeah, it's a Yakima police case. I'm not sure how much info you'll see it on the news. I guarantee it, but
Oh, that bad.
it'll be a little bit, yeah.
Oh, dude.
So,
Oh, I'm sorry.
but we will. YPD is taking the car. We have a tow truck coming, so it'll be a little bit.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
I'll just have-
Yep. We will get it out of here on a tow truck as soon as they get up here, and we get a tow truck up here.
All right.
All right.
Well,
I wanted to come surrender myself so that I wasn't put in handcuffs, and dragged around.
Nobody dragged you around, huh?
Well, girl, you kind of dragged me out of the car a little.
Well, I told you to step out. Okay.
I know, and I was getting my recording for my
You tell me
thingy.
what you.
Police, with all due respect, you did kind of pull me out. I was taking my time, and I was kind of being difficult because I was in the middle of recording for my Snapchat. You interrupted my vlogging about my kid dying. What the hell?
I know, and I was getting my recording for my
You tell me
thingy.
what you're going to do and not do after I'm giving you lawful commands to put your hands behind your back. You're lucky you didn't end up on the ground, okay? So,
I'm aware, but at the same time, I do deserve the right to have my own video for my
no, you don't.
lawyer.
If you can tell me what right that comes from, then I'm all ears. But, ma'am, I've been doing this job a while. There's a camera right here facing you. I wear a body camera, all right? So let's not play those silly games, okay?
Yeah.
The Yakima Police Department soon arrives on scene and takes custody of
The police is way more patient than I would be.
The Yakima Police Department soon arrives on scene and takes custody of Kylia. She's transported to the police station for an interview where the devastating truth of what happened to her daughters will soon come to light. As Kylia mentioned in her Snapchat video, she was arrested one day earlier at a McDonald's at 1:30 a.m. on February 24th. Police records identify the arrest as stemming from a misdemeanor warrant, though no further details are provided. Emma, a friend of Kylia's, told investigators that Kylia came to hang out with her in the Tri-Cities on Saturday the 22nd, staying overnight, but she didn't have her children with her. After she was arrested at McDonald's on the 24th, Kylia called her from jail asking Emma to bail her out.
I did not think
that her kids would be home alone. Because I'm not sure, I think it was in one of the calls she said, oh, the kids, I need to go pick them up from my friend's house.
Yeah.
Am I correct?
Yes.
So it didn't occur to me that she would have left them at home.
At the time of her arrest at the McDonald's, Kylia was in the company of a man named Brad, the 37-year-old father of one of her close friends. Once she was released from jail later that afternoon, Brad was the one who picked her up, but she didn't go to check on her children, telling him they were with a friend.
She had a friend K or KK watching them. And I was like, all right, that's cool. Because I guess her friend needed a place to stay. So she had her watching them for a little while so she can breathe again and like get out and be able to do stuff with her friends and stuff like that.
Brad explains he and Kylia spent the evening together at his hotel room, but at some point she left, and when she returned, her demeanor drastically changed.
She came back and she was hysterical. Like, she wouldn't complete a sentence. Like, her eyes were all just wandering across carpet and stuff, and I was like, what is going on? You are different. And she goes, I can't.
It's got to be drugs. It's got to be drugs.
I can't tell you. And then she's like, can we just leave? And I was like, leave to where? And she goes, can we just go? Then like she just kept talking about she wanted to kill this chick K or KK or something.
But neither Brad nor Emma knows of anyone by that name.
How much you guys want to bet that was false? I haven't seen a single KK yet. It would not surprise me at all if she was lying and she made that up.
The next morning, Kylia drove to the Squaw Rock Resort, where she began recording her Snapchat video. She'd also posted to Facebook writing, I really did trust Kay would take care of them for a while.
I need you guys to mention the Facebook. I made the Facebook post that I made.
Oh yeah, someone shares. I'm not real savvy with social media, but
it really bothered me that people were just like, what's going on in those forest? Maybe he was murdered there, but ultimately that's what it was. I did the wrong thing by just running.
But Kylia's friend Sophia isn't convinced by her story.
She says it's a sitter. I think it's ridiculous.
She's just crazy. She is just crazy.
Ultimately, that's what it was. I did the wrong thing by just running.
But Kylia's friend Sophia isn't convinced by her story.
She says it's a sitter. I think it's ridiculous that she says it's a sitter. I don't believe that. I don't believe there's a sitter. Because
ooh, see? I think it's going to be exposed that she's lying about that too. Yeah, I mean, even this normal person here is agreeing with us. She thinks that she's lying.
she said on some Yakima post, I'm not going to air out the sitter's name. If a sitter left your kid to die, you would air out the sitter's name. She's a liar. There was no sitter. She just left her kid.
Yeah, true.
She said her sitter was named Kay. K-A-Y. I have no idea who that is. Never heard of the person. Never seen the person. Never seen an Instagram. Never seen a TikTok. Never heard of them. Never seen a video of them. Nothing. That's why I don't think this person exists. I think it's something Kylie thought of because she found her baby and she felt remorse after a second. She's like, oh my God, what did I do?
Investigators also spoke with Kylie.
Also, might I add, so far she's the most normal girl we've seen. No offense to the other girls that I've seen. So Kylie, the OnlyFans mom, and then her friend. Did you guys see her other friend? The one with like the tattoos and like the crazy colored hair. I'm sorry, but like I don't know. Like this is the most normal person I've seen.
Investigators also spoke with Kylia's parents, who adopted her when she was just 2 years old.
I just feel like I just entered an alternate universe. I mean, this is just...
I'm so sorry for your loss.
I've never had anything happen like this in my family in general, and it's like, oh my God.
According to her father, Kylia did have a female friend staying at her home recently.
I don't know who that person was, but because when she said the name, I'd never heard that name before. No, I guess she doesn't say her name.
Does the name K or KK sound familiar to you? Okay. Would she leave them home by themselves?
So she definitely lied.
I don't think she would leave her kids there by themselves.
Okay.
If there was somebody else at the apartment, I can see her doing that.
Okay.
But quite honestly, I think she's capable of anything.
Okay.
If she selfishly really desired to go do something with somebody, I would put anything past her.
Okay.
We do not trust our daughter at all.
But if these are her parents, I mean, where were they in her life, you know? We do not trust our daughter at all. I mean, no offense, but where did y'all go wrong? Is that unhinged of me to say? They're the parents. What happened?
Kylia's mother also fails to recognize the name KK, but wonders why her daughter didn't simply ask her to watch the girls instead.
We've always told her, you need to reach out to us. We will come get the girls. It doesn't matter. Call us day or night. We will come get the girls, always. I wish I would have went to my mom then. Because I knew how to mom. I didn't have to overthink it. I was having so much fun.
While it remains to be seen whether someone named KK truly agreed to watch the children, only to then abandon them, Detectives must also consider the grim possibility that Kylia never left the girls with a babysitter in the first place. According to her friend Chloe, Kylia often ignored the girls even when they were in her care.
I don't know like how she died, but Kylia never took care of them like she should have. Kylia was a very negligent mother. When I lived there, cry. Almost, I think she's 2 now. She doesn't cry, and she didn't when she was a baby because she knew Kylia wouldn't come get her. So the baby never made a sound.
Kylia's friend Sophia, who hasn't seen the girls since January, shares a tragic observation.
They always seem to have diaper rash, and I know it's Kylia's just doesn't change them.
Okay.
Like, and I don't know, because I get told that she changes them, and then it seems like that they keep coming back with diaper rash. Like, the parents get rid of it, like the grandparents. Like, they keep the girls for a little bit, they'll get rid of it, then Kylie gets them back, they get diaper rash again. So it feels like they're not being changed enough.
We have some ointment that we would use over the weekend, and by the
just complete neglect, bro. It's disgusting, obviously, but again, imagine from the baby's perspective the amount of constant discomfort they were in, having an unchanged diaper, from not eating. Ugh.
We have some ointment that we would use over the weekend, and by the end of the weekend, it'd pretty much all be cleared
up.
You know, just a little bit left, but I mean, it was horrific. I mean, where it was, you know, open bleeding, kind of horrific.
Yep.
The lack of diaper changes was so severe that on one instance, Sophia offered to change the toddler herself.
So then she gave me a diaper, and it was like so much pee. There was no poop, but it felt like there was more than just one.
Did she have white pants on? Or
yeah.
You could feel
the pants were wet.
Okay.
The pants were wet.
When investigators visited the surviving 2-year-old girl in the hospital, what officers observed was beyond heartbreaking. The child had peeled skin on her leg, as well as blisters and sores around her backside and genitals.
And I tried, like, every time I would hang out with her and, like,
my God.
give her food.
This is getting hard to watch, bro.
But then, like, if I took it away, she'd get mad. But to be fair, any kid would get mad if you could take away food. Yeah. But, like, I gave her, like, a pack of fruit snacks, and she, like, was, like, crying. I was like, oh, do you want more? And I was like, that's so many fruit snacks. And then Kelly just kept giving her go-go squeezes. And I was like, doesn't she need real food? And Kelly was like, she's gonna go-go squeezes.
Once a detective arrives, Kylia is Mirandized, and she agrees to answer questions. To understand more about Kylia's care of the girls, the detective asks about their eating habits and feeding schedules. Though the questions are simple, Kylia's answers are difficult to follow.
Started out with these like little stupid bottles, and then she went to the 4-ounce bottle, and then she went to the 8-ounce bottle, and then she went to the big 8-ounce bottle, so she could hold herself. And then
when she got to the big 8-ounce bottles, how many of those would you give her a day?
Oh my God. Oh my God, so many.
Bro, I mean, she herself is behaving like not much older than the baby she was looking after. Her mannerisms and everything, it's like that of an 8-year-old.
Oh my God, so many. I'm like, whatever, 2 hours. Okay. Like, she is a good eater, like good eater. And that was something I would differ. I would like give her bottles. I put pumpkin spice in them. Like, you can find in my cupboard like pumpkin spice.
Chloe was able to explain some of what she witnessed while she was temporarily staying with Kylia.
Who would feed the baby? She or the children? I think she fed some, like, at dinner. I knew that for sure. She would sometimes get breakfast. It all kind of depends. Like, it's whenever Kylia wanted to wake up, depending on what she did the night before. Like,
I sleep trained them too, so they sleep through the night from like 8 o'clock to you can even have my parents this like 8 o'clock at night to like 8 o'clock in the morning, 9 o'clock in the morning. I'm living my best life. My kids go to sleep. I leave parties for a couple hours. I go to sleep. Like my version of party, by the way, is like.
No, she was uploading TikToks while her babies were dying. When you were exhausted and ready for sleep, but your 4-month-old baby wakes up and taking care of her gives you a burst of energy. LOL. Taking care? Taking care. Yeah, totally. Yeah, that's what got you so tired. No, I mean, sorry. That's what gave you the burst of energy. Totally not the crack you were doing.
I leave parties for a couple hours. I go to sleep. Like my version of party, by the way, is like I would smoke some weed. I would like watch movies, play Call of Duty, like just that you don't normally do like when you're a baby. It was great.
At a mere 16 pounds, the 2-year-old girl showed noticeable signs of malnourishment, with her ribcage visible and severe plaque buildup on her teeth. Sophia adds that the child's hair was never brushed and was often in horrid condition.
And so, like, that was kind of weird to me, but I'm like, parents don't always brush their kids' hair all the time. I'm like, okay. But it felt like it was dirty sometimes. And I'm like, that shouldn't be dirt. Like, a hair shouldn't be sticky. But she's like, but every time I ask her about it, she goes, she just ate.
Between their horrid physical state and unsanitary living conditions, the situation became so dire that Kylia's own parents contacted Child Protective Services.
I actually just texted the CPS worker this morning before I found this out, and I said, she's not doing well. Please go check on her and the children. We haven't seen the kids in like 3 weeks. But we never anticipated anything like this.
Does CPS ever look at the babies?
See, I
like to look at their bodies
I
or
don't think so.
like that?
I know she never really let them in the house. Every time they come, she wouldn't let them in the house.
I am so upset with CPS right now
Okay.
because when we called it in, we told them that we were her parents.
Uh-huh.
We told them that we were extremely concerned.
Uh-huh.
And the person that's the case manager went over, saw the apartment, and he tells us that, well, there's not much that we can do because, I've been to the apartment, it's a low-risk situation. I go, what in the world's going to make a high-risk situation?
CPS does deserve a lot of criticism because they're like very inefficient in how they function. Exactly as the dad said, what would constitute a high-risk situation? They labeled this a low-risk situation. So then that also calls into question how loose your standards are. If children are involved, you should have very strict standards. And as the dad said again, what do you have to see for it to be high risk? A dead body?
Till one of them dies? I literally said that.
He explains they had an agreement with Kylie to take the girls every other weekend. Just 2 weeks earlier, they were scheduled to have them for Valentine's Day, but Kylie decided to keep the girls instead.
If the grandparents had the girls would be okay.
So grandparents did a pretty good job.
Yes. If the grandparents, I wish the grandparents could have taken the girls, but Kylie was the one who was like, no, I can take care of them, I can take care of them, I can do it myself. And I think that's why she was like, no one can watch my kids, I can do it myself.
But according to her friend Emma, Kylie did little to care for the girls and often left that responsibility to her ex-boyfriend, Rock.
Because Rock was amazing with the kids.
Okay.
He took care of them.
Okay.
But, like, him and I were both concerned. And
What was your concern?
If she was going to take care of them. And I told him, I said, you need to detach yourself from everybody and everything. They'll be fine for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Which I honestly regret, but that's relevant. But I told him, I was like, whatever's gonna happen is gonna happen.
Can I be so honest too? I mean, this is one of Kylie's friends. I mean, I'm sorry, bro. Like, this is gonna come across really mean. She doesn't look like a good influence. So Kylie herself was already kind of a selfish, bad person who just wants to have fun. This girl here, I mean, look at her. I'm sorry, but like, you are who your friends are. You are your friend group. And Kylie was already bad, and look what kind of person she surrounded herself with, you know? Yeah, I don't know.
Whatever's gonna happen is gonna happen.
Rock initially believed the 2-year-old was his biological daughter, but a DNA test later proved she was not. He now suspects the deceased infant, 7-month-old Cherry, may be his child, though he isn't sure.
Help. It was help? So, what does that mean, it was help? Just constantly cleaning, taking care of the kids. Taking care of her.
He later broke up with Kylie and moved out of the home after catching her taking explicit photos of herself.
Ew, ew. Ew, what the? Actually, like, what is this pose?
He later broke up with Kylie and moved out of the home after catching her taking explicit photos of herself.
And I had found out Kylie had been sending nudes to all these guys.
But something Kylie earlier shared with the officer may explain the photos.
I was trying to do OnlyFans so that I could work from home, and then
What's OnlyFans?
so it's like
Oh, that's so awkward. He doesn't imagine having to explain OnlyFans to somebody that doesn't know. Oh my, that's just gonna make you look even worse.
What's OnlyFans?
so it's like I don't want to do just like mild, like Playboy Bunny.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes it's centerfold, but like not anything that would be long term, like showing my kids and have them be like, and she's like, mom's pretty, like shut up, that's a bikini, like, you know. And then my goal was to do that at like state parks and stuff, and like bikinis and stuff, and then take like kids.
Kylie's parents told investigators they pay for her car, apartment, and bills. Since Kylie doesn't have a job, some of her friends believed the extra money Kylie earned from OnlyFans may have been used to feed a dangerous habit.
Oh, she was definitely using the money from OnlyFans to fuel her drug addiction.
I don't know. She was always manic, it seemed. She seemed like she was always a little, like, like on something, it seemed like. Always.
She would have parties. She would be doing cocaine on the table in the kitchen while the baby was in her room.
That night when
it's coke.
I picked her up, or when she picked me up.
There you go, Chad. It was cocaine.
I think it's so funny how people from my old life will be like, oh my god, you're a meth head. But I've been cleaner longer than their brother's been dead. From overdosing. Yeah. Cleaner than your brother.
Kylie openly admitted to some drug use with the detective, offering her own explanation for it.
So,
what a weirdo.
Started throughout all of this, like throughout all of it. Stoner. Because when I was pregnant, that's when I started. Because I couldn't eat. and I got hungry, and I could keep it down, and I felt like I was like benefiting my baby. Like, tell me that if I'm eating, that doesn't like almost cancel out.
We've been trying to fix our daughter for a long time, and we can't fix her. She has to fix herself.
She has to want to be fixed. Yeah.
And did somebody else do this?
That's also a question that we have.
Yeah, because she let so many people into her home that that we have no idea.
Yeah.
But the question remains, did Kylia truly abandon her daughters, or did she leave them in the care of someone named KK?
She did. You really think in her state she even had the mental capacity to look for somebody online and then to pay them? I don't think she even thought that far ahead. She's not smart enough.
I don't know who this K person is. I don't know. I don't know if this K person killed. I don't know if she neglected. I don't know what is going on. I don't know if the girls have been with this K person and not even at the apartment. I don't know.
Who's KK?
KK.
What's KK's name?
Is a neighbor of mine that I met through my other neighbor, and then that neighbor moved away. And
You know
like,
KK's real name?
No, they're Mexican. Like they're Mexican.
Do you know their real name? No, they're Mexican.
Mexican. Like, every day, like the nickname changes, but KK stays the same.
And is KK, how do you get a hold of KK when you need to talk to KK?
Normally, I don't have to. She just stays at home. If she needed to have an emergency, I leave her with the car seat.
So I guess, how do you get a hold of her?
She doesn't have a phone.
So how do you get a hold of her to watch her babies?
She comes over, and then I take that time.
She's so lying. He literally asked the killer question, like, okay, she doesn't have a phone. How the fuck did you get her to watch your babies?
Emma's mother received a Facebook message from Kylia explaining that she came home after several days to relieve KK, only to leave again without confirming the babysitter was still there with her children.
Thought everything was okay, right? Thought everything was okay because I cried. And so, without even checking on her, I just went to McDonald's because she loves McDonald's, okay? Sounds stupid, but I went to McDonald's. I got arrested in the McDonald's drive-thru before I could order her fries, okay? So I go to jail, and in jail, I try to get bailed out. I try everything to get bailed out, and it doesn't happen. And I'm sitting in jail, and then I get a really horrible feeling. I thought it was nicotine withdrawals. Now I know it wasn't because I was just banging my head on the wall. I say, I need my babies. I need my babies. I have babies to go home to.
You know what the disgusting part about this audio is? Is that it shows how she views her children. She views her children as a get out of jail free card. When nobody's looking, she doesn't give a fuck about her kids. She leaves whenever she wants. Whenever there's a party to go to, she goes to it. Whenever there's drugs to go do, she goes to it and leaves her kids behind. But if it suits her to claim her kids, if it can get her out of trouble to say, oh, I need to go to my babies, I need to go take care of them, that's when she at the very least mentions them in sentences.
I need my babies. I have babies to go home to.
She then claimed she went home, only to discover 7-month-old Cherry was deceased in her bassinet.
Sweat and cold and dead. And I tried my hardest. Which I shouldn't have because I knew I was going to put him in too far, but I wanted to hold my baby. And she was wet and cold inside me, and so I tried to scream.
Emma also received a similar message, which she plays for the detective.
Her concern, if I had found my, okay, this is just my opinion. Y'all cut this out. But if I found my daughter dead, I would not be hungry. That would not be my concern.
In one of the messages, Kylia appears to consider the one child she has left alive and what to do with her next.
So I'm really thinking about the other one because I'm kind of stuck in my head about being a bad mother and having a dead child. Okay? Not thinking about the other one because I feel like a piece of mother already, okay? So I'm trying to do a favor for that child by leaving. I need to go get...
What? What is this logic? I feel like a bad mother already, so let me just do her a favor and be even worse and just abandon my other child that's still alive. Or you could change your habits and take care of the other one. Just the thought. Just the thought.
However, investigators had already restricted visitor access to the 2-year-old at the hospital, fearing her mother may try to seek her out. Thankfully, she was arrested before she could return to Yakima.
Yeah, or just give the child over to CPS at this point. Yeah.
Thankfully, she was arrested before she could return to Yakima on her own. As the messages continued, she once again pointed to the woman she felt was responsible for Cherry's death and the toddler's dire condition.
I'm the one that decided to leave all the time and get her that babysitter, and I can't. I feel responsible. I feel like a horrible mother. I understand that I am the root cause of this issue, but that is a homicide.
In an effort to paint a complete picture, investigators asked Kylia to explain exactly when she left the girls with KK and what she's been doing ever since. However, establishing a timeline is far easier said than done.
I don't have.
You want to look at a calendar?
No, that won't help.
Do you know what day today is?
That won't help. It's the 27th today, right? 26th.
Today's Tuesday.
Yeah, the 26th, right?
25th.
Oh, okay. So I was very close. I make it day by day by day by day.
Yep.
I don't take it like 28, 29, 30.
Yep,
That's not how I'm thinking my next days. I'm thinking next day, next day, next day. Day after the next, the day after the next, next day.
Kylia asks for a piece of paper so she can draw out a timeline, but what she writes is incomprehensible and...
I want to laugh, but I mean, shit, this is a serious subject. Here, let me write. I can prove myself innocent. And then she just scribbled a bunch of bullshit. Like what the...
Instead of continuing down a futile path, the detective instead turns to what happened on the day she discovered her daughter's decaying body.
Did you touch it all?
I tried. That's why I ran. Is because I went, I went like that. And then I saw a toy, and I immediately, I've never touched a dead body, okay? I know how to say it, but I'm not like an actual hood rat.
So at that point, how did you know he was dead?
Because traumatizing face, you know that face when you know your child's face?
How long have you been?
I don't know. I do not know. I saw it. I saw it dead.
Oh, that's another look into her mind. She called the baby an it.
I saw it dead. I heard her crying like right here. She was standing.
So you heard her crying and you still left? So
Okay.
you said nobody was home with her.
Nobody was home.
Okay, so what do you think would have happened if she would have stayed there a little longer and nobody would have found her?
That's why I was trying to. And then I had lasers on me, so I thought you guys had got there. And then I was being pinned for all of this because I just left without doing anything. You know what I mean? Like that. Genuinely, I was guilty. I felt guilty. Like, you know what I mean? Like I felt guilty that I had left, and I wanted to hold my baby.
Despite this, Kylia chose not to seek help.
Is this supposed to be a sad face? Buck-tooth ass
chose not to seek help for her suffering 2-year-old daughter and didn't call 911 until the following morning, delaying the toddler's rescue.
After all that, I tried to overdose, but it didn't work.
After all of what?
After
you
I got dead and I reported it, and I was already like gone.
What were you overdosing on?
I had got some cocaine. So
he looks over at his partner like.
So
when's the last time you did some cocaine?
I did it all in one go. I did a 50 and I thought I would die.
When was that?
That was the night when I thought the police were there.
The night that you found.
Yes.
Given that Kylia chose not to report the grim discovery right away or call for help for the toddler, the detective remains unconvinced that Kylia ever left them in someone else's care to begin with. In a shocking twist, while interviewing friends of Kylia's, investigators came across a woman named Kara, whose answers to their questions finally reveal the truth of KK's identity.
She's not real.
Were there times that you watched her kids?
She's not real.
There was one time that she had me watch her kids, and it was like the middle of the night, and they were sleeping.
Okay.
But they were both alive then.
Yeah. Did you ever what name did you go by when you were?
My name.
Yeah. Did they call you anything else?
No, KK.
KK.
Okay. She's real. Wait.
However, this interview took place at the Yakima County Jail, where Kara has been in custody for the last 3 weeks.
Oh, okay. So Kara is Kylie's friend, and she does indeed go by KK, but she's been in jail. So she tried to frame her friend. Wow, that's messed up. Yeah, her friend KK is indeed real, but she was held at a jail far away.
Interview took place at the Yakima County Jail, where Kara has been in custody for the last 3 weeks.
So here's a silly question. I'm going to ask it anyway. You were arrested on the 4th, right? You haven't left here, right? And so you didn't go out for a weekend and come back? Okay. So you didn't watch your kids last weekend?
No.
Okay. Just making sure.
This revelation tears apart Kylia's story that she ever left the children in KK's care. Disturbingly, further investigation reveals that Kylia may have been aware of the girl's condition and intentionally hid it from those closest to her. According to her parents, they visited Kylie at her house on Sunday, February 23rd, just 2 days before the girls were discovered. But before they arrived, she sent her mother a text.
I'm sorry, I don't know what my hand's shaking.
You're okay.
She said, okay, I was in bed. She was tired, so the kids are asleep, basically, and not verbatim, but you can read the text if you want.
According to police records, the text message reads, "She just took herself to bed and cried at the door for me until I let her into her crib and then she laid down. That was really just out of the usual and sweet." Kylia's parents arrived at the apartment and visited with her for 10 to 15 minutes, but as the children were supposedly asleep and Kylia wasn't behaving out of the ordinary, they never once entered their bedroom.
If I had had an inkling of any problem, if I would have had to bust the bedroom door down, I would have. There was nothing.
Kylie's parents, so they both showed up? Damn, and they just didn't check up on the babies. That's not their fault? No, yeah, damn. Like, when you think about it, it's just so tragic. If they would have just checked that day, if they would have just opened the door to the babies' rooms that day, maybe that could have saved the children. It's not their fault, but yeah, I'm just saying that's what would have happened.
The grandparents had no idea that one granddaughter was physically decaying in her bassinet, while the other was slowly wasting away behind the closed bedroom door.
I'm so mad we didn't take those.
That's so dark.
It's difficult.
Oh, God.
You seem the best. No, you would have known this.
The detective lays out a photo, forcing Kylia to confront the images of her 2-year-old daughter's emaciated body.
Don't. This doesn't happen in a couple days.
She was skinny, but not like that. Her ribs were showing, but not like that. She was not even fed at all.
This is caused from neglect.
She was skinny. I had talked to the doctor about that because she refused to eat for a while, and she was starting to eat again. That's why I was getting her withdrawn. She was skinny, but not like that. She had diaper rash down there. But that was... I don't want to see that baby. I want to see that baby.
I'm not gonna show you that baby.
That she wasn't changed at all from my dad's inspection when I came home and everybody was sleeping.
Notice how her reaction to these images, she's not crying. She doesn't look sad. Her instant reaction is to start giving excuses. Yeah, somebody said very defensive.
That's what I thought. And I'm scared.
Oh, they're showing her the other baby. I mean, still, it doesn't change what I just said. It's the same thing.
Maybe that's what I thought. And I'm scared. It was maybe dead then because I didn't hear her cry.
This happens over weeks, not days.
I know. That was not that bad.
While they were in your care.
That was not that bad at all.
Though the detective is far from finished with Kylia, he makes the decision to take a short break.
I'm gonna give you some time to look this over and talk about that.
We went really skinny. And I can show you
We're gonna
that.
step outside real quick, okay?
I don't know what you want me to do. Just look at these pictures. I get it. It's really traumatizing. I understand. I know that my kids so you're just gonna leave me with it.
What the? So you're just gonna leave me with it? Yeah, bro, how dare they leave you with images of the child that you know? She's upset that she has to see the consequences of her neglect, of her actions.
So you're just gonna leave me with it.
We'll come back right now, okay? You can turn them over if you like.
It's traumatizing to do to others. I understand my kids got skinny, but they were like that. They were like that. They were sunken in like that and pushed out like that.
With the images face down on the table, Kylia continues the conversation alone.
That's why I didn't want to look. I was scared of seeing that. After seeing a dead child. Traumatizing. What am I supposed to do with that? Like, no. Bruh, I don't want to. I was scared seeing that. I don't want to be here right now. I want to jump in. You know?
As the horrifying truth sets in, Kylia's abandonment of the girls comes as no shock to her ex-boyfriend, Rock, who drops a bombshell admission, revealing that this isn't the first time Kylia's actions have led to the death of a living being.
Her ex-boyfriend is about to reveal that she's killed something else before?
After we broke it up, I got news that she let the dog starve.
In December of 2000.
Oh my God. So she let more than one dog starve after they broke up. Yeah, she has no regard for life in general. I know we like to focus on human life, but again, as we've seen in previous cases, you can tell a lot about a person's psyche and how they view life in general across all species with how they treat pets or animals. If you mistreat animals, that is a super red flag in terms of like how you probably view other humans as well.
In December of 2023, police were alerted to 2 dogs left abandoned at Kylia's home. One was severely malnourished to the point her bones were visible. She was tangled in a pink harness with a part of the cable embedded into her neck and had to be cut free before being rescued by animal services. The other had already starved to death. When Kylia was questioned, she claimed the dogs belonged to her ex-boyfriend, and after they broke up, she stopped providing the dogs with any food or water, claiming they were not her responsibility. Now, 2 years later, her own 2 children face the same tragic fate.
Are you kidding me? The same outcome. That's actually creepy. So in 2023, 2 dogs found, 1 dead, but they were like both mistreated and neglected. 2 years later, her 2 kids were then found. 1 was dead, and then the other was, starved and stuff. That's crazy.
What do you think happened?
In my eyes, I think she snapped. I don't exactly find it hard to believe that she just walked out and never came back. I really don't want that to be true.
During Cherry's autopsy, the infant was determined to have been severely malnourished and dehydrated, to the point that her fingers appeared mummified. But how long she's been deceased is still in question. When detectives return to speak with Kylia, she continues to cling to the impossible story that she left her girls in KK's care. To narrow the timeline of Cherry's death, they briefly entertained the claim, asking how long ago she believes she left the children with the babysitter.
It would be 6 days. And I didn't mean to make it 6 days. I went to jail.
Her admission aligns with statements made by the neighbors, who confirmed the last time they heard the baby cry was approximately a week ago.
We've talked to multiple people who said they've constantly heard your kids crying every day, and they haven't heard your kids crying for over a week now. Do you know how long a week is?
Yes.
What is this fucking hair?
Their diapers weren't changed.
Nobody was watching. Horrible.
Nobody was watching them.
And I up. And it's my fault that I trusted her. So ultimately it's my fault. I'm sorry. But I trusted her. I trusted her.
Though investigators were unable to pinpoint the exact date of 7-month-old Cherry's death, the truth of what caused it is undeniable. And while the toddler was still alive and all alone, Kylia was in the Tri-Cities spending time with friends, visiting Brad at his hotel, and consuming narcotics.
Sometimes I do drugs. Only cocaine.
This motherfucker said only cocaine. I do drugs, but don't worry, guys. Only cocaine around my 2 toddlers.
Only cocaine. And I've been cutting that out because I don't feel like I have to anymore because I was doing stuff just fun for me and I wasn't stuck in my house all day taking care of 2 kids.
Kylia also continued posting regularly to TikTok in the days before the girls were discovered, with most of her videos showing her lip-syncing to music. In one TikTok posted on February 18th, she appears to be inside her home, at a time when 7-month-old Cherry may have already died, and her 2-year-old was slowly starving in her.
So according to the timeline, these TikToks that she was filming were when one of her kids were already dead. The youngest baby, she was already dead while she was filming TikToks.
The heartbreaking truth leaves her friend Sophia utterly devastated.
Kylia was like my best friend for so long, so it's really hard to think that she would actually do that. You know what I mean?
Emma's mother, who received the Facebook...
Damn, and that's also said, yeah, this normal friend of hers, she must have known her when she was still healthy, I can imagine it is a very sad situation for her. Like, she did kind of witness her friend's downfall.
So it's really hard to think that she would actually do that. You know what I mean?
Emma's mother, who received the Facebook message from Kylia, shares her own thoughts on the matter.
You don't have the room to feel sorry for the mother when she has done this and it ended up with a deceased child. Now these are consequences. It's very sad. My heart goes out to the police officers. Yeah. I cannot even imagine.
What investigators still cannot explain is why she would have chosen abandonment over calling her parents for help.
Let me ask you something. At any point during your friendship with Kylia, and while she was parenting these 2 children on her own, did she ever express any frustration, did she ever say, I don't like these children, I hate them, I wish I could have my life back, or anything along those lines?
She would make little comments I can't pick anything out, but she would say things like, oh, I wish it was like what it was before I had kids. And actually she was, in one of the messages, crying, saying that she can't get gas money because she can't sell pictures of her boobs because it ruined her body.
She blamed her children as to why her body wasn't ideal for OnlyFans because Redacted ruined her body. Don't tell me that this Redacted name here is of one of the kids. Like, she's blaming her kids for ruining her body as a result of childbirth, right? Get this sicko behind bars.
Rock recalled many arguments with Kylia, including one where she accused her daughter of ruining her dreams of becoming a NASCAR driver.
Do you think she wanted to be a mom? No. I mean, there was times where, you know, she'd be like, I need a moment. I need a moment with my girls. And I'd be like, okay. And there was times where she'd be like, I have to walk away. I can't do it anymore.
Kylia is completely selfishly motivated.
Okay.
And what I mean by that is she puts herself before anything else in life, including her children.
Okay.
And that was explained to CPS that if you have a mother that's going to continuously do something like that, something terrible is going to happen one day.
Yeah.
And hey, fuck CPS too, by the way. Yeah.
And here we are.
And here we are.
I just wanted to have some fun teenage time. And I always say that I can't do it, and this is when I can't do it. And so I guess that wants to come to an end. You said don't have my children. I have both of them. I love my children. I love them. I still love them. Oh, I wanted my two babies okay.
I'm actually getting angry with how much this is screaming. I'm sorry, like, oh my god, you guys know I don't actually like calling, you know, girls bitches, you know, it's just weird, but this, god, it's just, she's using them as excuses.
I love them.
I love my children. She's only saying that now, again, as I said before in the video, she will claim her children when she thinks they can alleviate her of fault to get her out of sticky situations.
I love my children. I love them. I still love them. Oh, I wanted my two babies okay, and that's never gonna happen again. I hate it.
Before heading to jail, Kylia asks if she can speak with her mom, who detectives are able to get on the phone.
To be honest with you, Kylie, I don't know what you're calling me for.
I know.
I have nothing to
I
say.
failed you. I know. Over and over again, and then.
You think you failed me?
I know.
Your daughter is dead, and your other daughter might not survive.
Good. Good, mom. Good. God, yeah. Fucking tell it to her like that, bro.
What? What can you possibly say? I mean, I'm sorry. You are a smart person, and all you had to say was, I need help. But no, you chose to let your children starve to death. Who does that? If you're looking for comfort, you are not going to get it here. You're just not going to get it from me.
Very good, bro. Very good. And I do kind of want to retract what I said at the beginning of the video where, like, hey, the parents are just as much at fault. You can still argue there's a little bit of culpability there because, I mean, it is your kid. Like, this is your daughter. But I think they did do their best. They called CPS after all. You know, so they tried something. I'm not going to blame the parents as much in this situation, okay?
In February of 2025, 20-year-old Kylia Toll was formally charged with first-degree manslaughter, 2 counts of family abandonment, and 2 counts of first-degree criminal mistreatment. She was also later charged with 2 counts of animal cruelty for the 2 dogs who were left abandoned in 2023. In both cases, Kylia entered a plea of not guilty. A jury trial is scheduled for June of 2026. No public information has been released regarding the 2-year-old's placement or condition, beyond confirmation that, against unimaginable odds, the young girl survived. If you'd like to see select new videos early and help us...
Okay, so that's good. So the other girl ended up surviving, and she's gonna get her trial this summer, right? He said June 2026, right? Yep, there we go. A jury trial is scheduled for June 2026. Yo, we should watch that. Let's just go ahead and place bets now ahead of time before it even happens. What do you think her sentencing is gonna be? I don't know if it'll be life sentence. Because, I mean, look at her, bro. I mean, look at her behavior throughout this whole video. She's definitely gonna plea as mentally ill. I think she's gonna get minimum 50 years. 5 to 13. No, I'm gonna say 50 years. Not a full life sentence, but I think 50, honestly. No, yeah, I mean, rest in peace to that poor little girl that died. Every child deserves a parent, and not every parent deserves a child. How did she even have those children, by the way? Who the gave her those children? Was it the ex-boyfriend that knocked her up? Jesus. But yeah, anyway, I mean, what else can I say? I'm just gonna repeat myself even more. So many people out there, not just in America, but in this world, are having babies when they have no business having babies. Like, mentally, they still want to be outside partying. They still want the freedom to travel, to do drugs, to drink every day. Don't have a baby. And that's my take. You, Kylia. You, okay? That's all for this video. Very sad stuff. Thank you for watching, YouTube. Rest in peace to that child, man. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.